to try this again. I'm hoping everybody can find me. We'll see if y'all can find me. There's nobody here. Oh my God. I'm just waiting to see if anybody can find me. Anybody, please? Um, Anybody here? Is there anybody in here? Okay, Alyssa's in here. Alyssa found me. The stupid live went crazy, and stupid orientation went all on me. Okay, so people are starting to find me again. Yay! I'm here. y'all. There's just times, right? Technology just loves me. It just that gun loves me. All right, so I'm going to say hello to the people who have managed to find me again. Hello, Alyssa. Thank you, God, for being here. Thank you. Hello, Robin and Joe. Marion's back. Hello, Sherry. And Survivor Sheila Reacts. This is a new one for me. Hello. Glad to see you here. Risa. Hey, sweetheart girl. Hey, Brenda. There you go. You're here. You're here. Hello, Teresa. Hello. New here. I'm glad to see you. Hello, Linda. Hello, Sherry. Yes, I appreciate it, Alyssa. Poor Lee had to redo everything for me. So Lee takes out the trash and recycles, puts out a variety of finger foods and snacks, places soft drinks and various waters on the table, puts out some Nutella, along with white dark and milk chocolate, fountains, pretzels, marshmallows, and fruits for everyone. Welcome to Mystria Diamonds. Help yourself. Come on in, grab a snack, not a snake. Don't grab a snake. Grab a snack and hit the like button on your way to your seat. Hello, Gail. Hello, Sarah. I will tell y'all all about my first day at school. Oh my goodness, if it was a day. Um, Oh, you used to go by Sparkle It Up. Okay. So I think I remember that name. Hello, Diamonds Around the World. Hello, Dawn. Good girl. I know it's because okay, look. Normally, my old me, I had it attached to a desk that was not attached to where I was working. And this now, right now, is attached to the desk that I'm currently working on. So anytime I touch the desk, it makes y'all go all bouncy, bouncy. So I was gonna diamond paint, but it looks like that if I diamond paint, I'm gonna make y'all go bouncy, bouncy. So I will try not to do that. The problem is that um, I have to not mess with the. I guess I can just bring my mouse off the table because any little thing makes y'all go bouncy, bouncy. Hello, happy little drills. Yes, don't grab a snake. No snaky snakes. No snacky snackies. Um, Poisonous extension cords. What do they call them? Nope ropes. Now, I personally, if it's, look, I like them if they're like my brain just went, look, it's been gone all day today. If like pythons and if they're constrictors, that's what I was trying to say. If they're constrictor types, I actually do like those. I did have when I was going to camp, because I went to camp pretty much from the age of 5 until I was a counselor at age 16. Um, and so when I was younger, we used to have this nature room. And I actually, when I was walking on a trail, I happened to find a boa constrictor. Don't know what it was doing out there, but it was a baby. I picked it up and I took it to the nature center and they let me name him. I named him Rocky Balboa. Hello. I know. So original, right? But I did name him. And it was so fun to see him grow throughout every summer that I went there. So the last summer that I was there, when I was 16 as a counselor, no kidding, Rocky's like it took about 7 to 8 people to hold Rocky out of his cage, and his head was like like 2 hands big. But it's funny because he still recognized me. So I have no idea what happened to Rocky after I left, but absolutely loved him. All right, let me go back. Let's see. Hello, Kim got a new groove. Yeah, you found me again. Oh, Brenda, I will definitely tell you about my first day. Hello, Jen M. Um, you're gonna go DP, so bounce away. Carl, hello. Big hugs, Carl. Hello, Marion, sweetheart. Yep, no groups. Hello, Rose Wills. How are you? Um, bring a recording into school and introduce the no, not happening, because this is definitely a new I am having to reacquaint myself with middle schoolers because I spent 11 years teaching high school. So going back to teaching middle school, oh, it was definitely different. I was kind of scared that they were maybe joking about some of the words that kids in middle school say that I wouldn't understand. No, no, no. I heard them. I heard them today. And I'm sure it's not going to be the last time that I hear them. Joe, bounce all I want. um, let me see. I'm trying to go. Oh, there you go. Sparkle it up. Oh, chocolate diamonds, diamond painting. You're working and lurking. You go ahead and work and lurk. I can keep my snakes, right? There's my bestie. Hey, bestie. It is, I'm telling you, like, I've had a chance when you hold a little boa or a little python, especially when they're babies. My one of my friends when I was in high school, we were in the band, and we were in the band room, and he brought he named his snake Baby. And Baby was a white python, and she would curl around your hand and lay her little head right here in the palm of your hand. Absolutely adorable. I'm sorry. I know, even if you're not a snake person, like she just, she was precious. She was precious. Um, let's see. Let's see. It was Monday 9.0. Yeah, they're not joking about those words. I was like, oh my God. Like, and it did take a lot for me not to like respond back and be like, I know what that word means. But no, I just had to keep going with what I was doing. And, the first couple of days are all about, procedures and rules, which they don't want to hear. And it's boring to give it to them, much less having to sit and listen to it from their perspective. So, um, and then of course, being one of those, you can't start off all smiley, sweet, kind. Like, I really am a nice person, but you have to go in firm but fair. Because if you don't, especially middle schoolers, they will eat you alive. You have to let them know there's certain stuff that you just are not gonna get by with. Um, bless my heart. Yeah, I'm telling you, bless my heart. Happy little drills. I will double check. I'm pretty sure I probably did get it. By the way, for anybody that is waiting on prizes from the live last Monday, I promise I am working on it. It has just been crazy trying to get everything together. Things here in my new place. I'm still unpacking a whole bunch of stuff. I've still got to get more stuff here. Not everything is here. So, it's been a crazy, and it's going to be a couple of crazy little things, but I will do my best to try to work on those this week. I promise. Yes, Alyssa, see, it does sound cute. Uh, I'm in for a ringer. I may not have any hair left by next May. Oh, I. It's so weird because when I taught when I taught middle school the first go round, the first because I taught middle school the first 7 years of my teaching. I taught middle school, eighth grade, and then seventh grade. Then when I went to high school, in some ways they were similar, but in other ways they were very different. And so going back to middle school, it is very, very different, but I think I can do it. I mean, I'm assuming it's going to be like riding a bike. I've just got to make sure that I remember these are, like with high schoolers, when it was lunchtime, they just went to lunch. These guys, we have to walk them to lunch, walk them to their table. Then we have to come and pick them back up from lunch. So, that was something that I don't even think we did that when I taught middle school the first time. So that's definitely different. Hello, Sarah Ann. How are you? You subbed 2 days at middle school and you told the principal never again. um, well, I'm excited because I'm going to be teaching pre-algebra for 4 classes, and I have 1 class. My last class of the day is geometry. Yes, 8th grade geometry. So, but it's still a high school level course. So that is going to be very different. Hello, Sherry Baldy. How are you doing? X's and O's, hugs and kisses. Thank you so much for stopping in, girl. I did. Yes, I have moved, and it is definitely a adventure. It is an adventure and a half. Um, and I love I'm sad I don't get to teach algebra, but I do teach pre-algebra. The geometry, here's the thing, I do love geometry. I love the shapes and all that kind of stuff. What I don't love is the proofs. So I'm gonna have to find some way to make myself, how do we say, look enthused when teaching proofs. Yeah, I'm gonna have to work on my acting face. It's a good thing that I taught acting, because maybe I can act like I love it and don't want to strangle it. Um, because they do have to take an EOC at the end of the year. That one is EOC tested, whereas the pre-algebra kids will take the 8th grade math at the end of the year. So either way, all of my classes have a state test that they are going to be subject to. Oh, and Sherry, girl, there's some stuff on your site that I want so bad. I have to wait. I have to wait. I have to wait. So I'm like, but look, I've got wish listed. Things are wish listed. Joe, you hated geometry. Okay, so tell me, Joe, what was it about geometry that you hated? I gotta know. I gotta know. What was it about geometry? Was it the proofs? Because if it's like me, that was the only thing about geometry that I didn't like. I loved points, lines. I loved doing your angles and sides and angles and triangles and shapes, all that. So you have to not pay a bill and find a canvas for an event. Oh my goodness. Yeah, I am having to be good. I'm having to be good, which is very difficult when I keep seeing all this stuff that I want but can't get. So, oh, Sarah Ann, you like any math? See, look, that's me. Kara loved geometry, algebra, and that's one of those things that, unfortunately, I find a lot that if you love algebra, a lot of times you hate geometry. And if you love geometry, you hated algebra. But you need algebra for geometry. So, it's kind of one of those things. I'm just hoping I can get them to love it. So, I'm curious. Are y'all interested to see? You get to, hold on. You get to us soon, though, right? Yeah, I guess I get to. What does that mean? You get to us soon, though. Oh, you talking about DP with Sparkle? I'm hoping soon. Hello, Sue, my girl. How are you? Yep. I'm telling you, so a lot of people were good at algebra, but not great at geometry, or vice versa. Yeah, and that was one of those things that, oh my goodness, every time in each class that I went, now you're going to have to show your work. Like, I didn't even get any more words out of my mouth before it was like, oh, and I'm like, y'all, okay, listen. You have to show your work and let me see what you're doing, and then when I finally explained to them that the way that I work is if they show their work, they still get half credit. Okay. Then they were like, okay. Oh yes. I'm not going to the Lone Star retreat. I was not able to do that. Not with starting a new school, as well as Jasmine is due sometime in October. And so if I use any leave time, I want to be here to be able to be with her and the baby, or at least back and forth with her and the baby. So that's why I'm not going to the Lone Star retreat. Um, Maths were not your thing. See, I was not an English. I'll read all day long. Give me stuff to read all day long, but not English. Calculus. Calculus is a funny bear. It's a funny bear. Uh, your old principal told your mom that you should be an algebra instead of business math. Oh no, Sue, you're tired. Your son and grandkids laugh. Look, I'm telling you. They can take it. Kids can take it out of you. I wished I would have done one of those little, this is me on the first day of school. Or this is me before my first day of school. And then if I would have recorded me, this is me after my first day of school. Because I was like, up at the beginning. And then as I was leaving, because my knee started swelling. And I'm just like, and all of us teachers, we have that same look on our face. It's like, I'm tired. I'm going home now. I'm telling you, calculus is interesting. Um, I know. I'll miss you guys too. I do miss not being able to go to a retreat. But I am planning on the summer one. So, uh, I know, Kara, you and your sentence diagram, girl, you were an English person. Barely know basic math. Never mind these foul math letters. Poor Lee's just like, no, no. You homeschool. First 5 minutes is great, and then I'm done. Oh, so, well, Sue, then you made them even. You should be even more tired if you made them. You made them poor grandkids work. You made them poor grandkids work. How did they not tire you out? Okay, so are y'all curious to see what all I'm currently working on? Well, I mean, even if you said no, I'm still going to show you, I guess. So I don't know why I bothered to ask. Oh, Michelle, you finally stopped at calculus 2 in college. Yeah, I also did, because I made my very first B in a math class. And so on my calculus 2, and I said, okay, well, obviously that means that I don't need to do calculus 3, only to find out that it was easier. But oh well, say la vie. Okay, so the first day, because I'm working on special drills, so I am currently working on August. I've caught up to the month that we are currently in. And so I've done all the little rays around, and I am currently on, well, it's a lot of one color. Because pretty much the only thing that's not this one color are parts of the cheek and the eyes and the mouth. The other thing, and I'm going to have to kind of step back to show you these. Okay. So the two canvases that I am currently working on, I have to unroll so you can see where I am currently at. So this one is, and I forgot the name of it. What's the name of it? This one is from Gemstone Creations. It's called Prismatic Dragon. So with the exception of the black, it's either rhinestones or ABs. So right now, the only ABs, this bright yellow that you see are ABs, and there's a muted blue, and those are the two ABs that are in here so far. But that is what I have so far. It is so pretty, and I love it. And this is square. It is square rhinestones. So that's how much I've got left to do. And of course, I've got my Crashly papers on there. But is that, I love the fact, now this black is just regular resin. But do you see how it makes the dragon pop by having that black in there? Oh my God, I love it. All right, so let me roll this back up and show you the other canvas that I am currently working on. Nope, get back in there. The other one is bigger than this one, but I have been working on it for a while. Hold on, before I show this one, let me see what people said, because otherwise I'll get way behind in the chat. Let's see. Yeah, pretty. Yeah, nice dragon. Let's see. I know, right? That black background looks amazing. But yes, Gemstone Creations. I know that, I don't know if this one has come back yet, if that one came back yet, but she was trying to get it back in stock. All right, so this next one I've been working on for a while, and I may have to get way back to kind of show y'all. But this is, I unboxed this a while back from Oraloa, and it is called Ice Cream Parlor Pups. And so this is, there we go. That's as much as I can kind of show. And it's really cool. I think it looks really nice. I love this golden retriever in it. So as you can see, I'm very close. I am very close to finishing it. And the words ice cream are all ABs. And like, oh yeah. I think it looks so good. This was my summer painting. This is what I was working on for my summer painting. And so I got kind of behind because this is also a square. And so, you know, I'm still working on it bit by bit, but I am getting very, very close to the end of this one. But I absolutely love it. The squares are really nice. So I do love my Oraloa. Okay. I'm going to put that there so it don't fall. Okay. So let's see what people say. Oh yeah, right. Okay. It is. Oh, okay. It's still out of stock. Well, maybe at some point that dragon will come back in stock. Hello, Rhonda. How are you doing, girly girl? I know, right? That ice cream, like it looks so good. Now, I will go ahead and tell you, because of all the detail in it, like if you even just look at this right here, it is very confetti heavy. And then, of course, you have moments where it's not confetti heavy, but this painting did have a lot of confetti, but I attribute that, will you just go on down there, you bad self? I attribute that to having all that detail in there. I know, right? I think it's adorable. Them little doggies, oh, they just make my heart smile. They just make my heart smile because they're just so dad-burn cute. I love dogs anyway. Oh, you're true. You're right, Sue. It may be a lab. I know, right? I've gotten pretty far on that one. Okay, Sherry, you have a trivia question for me. I can try to see if I can. Okay, I gotta stop touching the table. I'm telling you, me and my touching the table. I'm making progress. That's the best I can say is I'm close to finishing that one. because after I get my son done, then I'll work on another section of that one. Um, all right, so Sherry, I'm ready for your trivia question. What is your trivia question? So, what all are you guys doing tonight? I am just working on my smashing the specials, because I'm doing the event with Mindy from Mindy's Diamond Moment. And I will say, I don't have many because I've been writing down in my calendar what stuff that I have completed. So far, I have done one, two, three, four, five. This is my sixth project. But part of that is because I did coasters and them dadgum coasters. I don't know what it is about coasters, but they take a while. Coasters take a while to finish. Um, Kara, I have been dealing with names I can't pronounce all day. I'd be like, look, I'm sorry. I know I'm butchering it. Help me out here. I apologize. What is one of the oldest crafts in the world? I would probably say it's got to be crochet or macrame, right? Wouldn't that be one of the oldest crafts in the world? Um, that's what I would think would be crochet or macrame. Yep, Sue's guess is crochet. Oh, you did Christmas coasters. How many were in the coaster set? If you did the one from DAC, I think there were only like 4 in that one. I think there were 8. I think there were 8 coasters in this set. Um, Joe started a new tabletop acrylic piece. Ooh. Oh, he's on project number 5. Look at you. Look at you. Drawing. Oh, I didn't think about that one. Finger painting. Tattooing? Would that be one of the earliest? Would that come before fiber crafts? Weaving, loom knitting? So weaving, like maybe basket weaving? I could see that. I could see that because they used to weave. I know that the Native Americans, my ancestors used to do basket weaving. I have watched it, but I tear every time I've tried. So the only weaving I've ever done is like, anybody ever remember those things that look like little rubber bands that were cloth, and you had this little square with all these pegs, and you put it across, and then you weave in and out to the other side, and you make like little pot holders. That's about the only weaving that I've ever done. Um, wouldn't drawing date back to the use of hieroglyphics? Well, that is true. That is true. But I guess it all depends on, were hieroglyphic, well, although, hold on, even before hieroglyphics, in the days of the caveman, I would imagine that, because there's drawings on the caves, inside of caves. Okay, I gotta stop touching this daggum desk. Y'all are gonna be like, ooh, Marion is still working on Mindy's lighthouse. Egyptian elephant. Ooh, back to a square. Yes. You're on your second one, Gems Divine. Yay. Hey, look, it doesn't matter as long as you are having fun doing your projects. Now, I will tell you, each of my special drills, and I do plan on doing a whip and chat this week. If I don't find my nails, y'all are going to have Nakey Nails whip and chat. And I don't like doing Nakey Nails whip and chat, but I may not have an option if I can't find whichever box. I'm kind of being slow unboxing. I feel bad for being slow, but I'm taking it little bits at the time, because otherwise I get just, especially with, I've still got to get my classroom stuff to my classroom, my old stuff. I got to unpack all that. Like, there's just so much unpacking that has to happen that I get a little overwhelmed. I don't know about y'all, but I just cannot do it all at one time. If I attempt, my brain, I get like overstimulated. I can't do it. Um, oh yeah, the Kara's owl. Oh, her owl is gorgeous. That painting is so big, you'd be working for a while. It is beautiful. It is beautiful. Yep, hot pads. Oh, you had one of those. Happy Jules is working on Bountiful Voyage. Oh, okay. I know. I saw that in Walmart the other day that they still have that craft. So it's interesting things that we had growing up are still around and some people are still buying them. So that's interesting. Um, I know, right? Kara's got me beat on the specials. Kara's on number 10. She got me beat. Got me beat. I know. That is true, Joe. I would rather craft than unbox. I anybody ever had that thing where you know that you got to do something adulting and you kind of stare at it? I mean, my God, the first thing I set up here was my crafting table. I set it up before I did anything else. And made sure that I had my crafts around. I got my box over here that is full of my specials. I have my two canvases that I'm working on and their drills. And I do have my crochet hooks, but I got to find where I put my one project that I've been working on. I got to find that. So yeah, I've been kind of a bad girl, not not unpacking more stuff. So, um, ooh, Rose is working on a set of fridge magnets. Oh, because you're moving interstate this month. Yeah, I'm telling you, when you move, it alters what you can work on. I mean, granted, I set mine up so that the stuff that I was currently working on, I'd still be able to work on. But there's a lot more of other stuff that I still got to get here and unpacked. So, yes, it does take a lot of energy. It's draining. And I'm already drained. Like, whew, my goodness. But I mean, I'm ready to go back tomorrow. I think the problem is that when you've got like the boring stuff to have to do, it's just draining on you trying to do everything so much. Kim's working on DAC Garden Fantasy 65 by 83 and Confetti Fun. Oh, I'm doing confetti can be fun, but it can also be time consuming. Oh my God. I know those pot holders. I don't know how many times that I would be doing those little pot holders and it'd go pinging across the room, right? I mean, it was only cloth, so it's not like it hurt anything. But my mom would get mad because instead of going and picking it up, I would just pick up another rubber, another one of them and do them. And she'd be like, Brandy, go pick that up. And I'd be like, I will in a minute, Ma, in a minute. Um, let's see. What about my Spangler box? My Spangler box? I don't have a Spangler box. What Spangler box you talking about? I don't have anything kitted up. Well, I do have Frankie Stein. Frankie Stein is kitted up, but I don't want to start her until I can get at least one of these other two finished. Then I will, because she's kitted up, but then I'll start her. That's right, priorities, right? Yes, Tim, it can be Brandy. This is Brandy. What you mean it can't be Brandy? It's me. Do a little at a time. Yeah. You know, when you're addicted to a craft, when you move, and that's the first thing you unpack and stuff. I know, right? I didn't care if I had my dishes set up. I didn't care. I mean, I did, but I didn't. I was because like literally, I was just like, I want my crafting. The table's got to go up. The first thing, I mean, like that was my first thing setting up because the first night I was gonna craft. End of story. And so I did. I've got other stuff unpacked. I'm just taking a while. I know, right, Sarah Ann? When you just think about it, it just makes you go, oh no, 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 no. Chocolate Diamonds, you're working on two different canvases. Randall Spangle's Graduation and Craftably Blue Swallowtail on Pansies. Ooh. Yep, I'm telling you, I'm switching between 2 canvases, and special drills. So Sparkle It Up is working on 2 DAC paintings, Rainbow Head and Night Flight. Ooh, those sound pretty. Flying across the room. That was practice for drill flying. I know, right? It was I should have known, especially since I work with tweezers. And yes, this sun, this round drilled sun, it's special drills, and special drills and squares get tweezers. Now, what that means is because there's carpet in here, I have been drill finding. Before I go to bed, after I finish crafting for the night, I get down and we find the drills. It's called drill finding, and then they go in my little recycle bin. Well, not recycle, that ain't recycle. This trash bag. But yeah, drills have been a pinging left and right, and I've been picking them up. Rose, all your house belongings to be in storage for a few months. Yep. So only small off canvas for you for a bit. Well, there's plenty of specials out there that are easier to carry. That's why I said, like, literally, I was able to set up an entire box full of my specials. So, and hanging up, I do have my 2 Spangler paintings. My problem is that I can't put holes in the wall, I don't think. So I got to go get me some of the tape, whatever that tape is, to be able to hang up my Spangler paintings. I do not have all of my Randall Spangler paintings here. I am hoping I can get a hold of most of them, but I think I've only got... I think there's only 1 or maybe 2 here at present. I'm not positive. But, hopefully soon I'll be able to get more of them here. It's just going to take a little bit. First thing you did when you moved, because my husband said to me, happy wife or happy life, and he didn't want anything to get lost. Yep. So I'm trying not to lose everything, but there's just so much to have to bring. It's been crazy. Kara's been using the new DAC toolkit pins with the special. I do like those, but once again, that's packed up in a separate box, because I didn't put it in my my drill case. I put my trays and my tweezers and my but I don't even have my regular scissors. So, oh gosh, I'm fixing to make some yarn people mad. Currently the only scissors I have access to are my yarn scissors. So yes, my yarn scissors have been used on plastic. That's sad to say. It is not stuck to just yarn. But you know what? It'll be okay. It'll be okay. Oh yeah. Carpet eats these drills. I've had to go around and be like, where are you, drills? Command strips, that's what it's called. No, I don't want to put duct tape. I'm scared that'll peel off the paint. Packing is a sprint, unpacking is a marathon. Yeah, I can kind of throw stuff into a box for packing. Look, I am not when I pack, I know some people have like a system, right? There's like a whole system where it's, okay, in this, it's going to be, if I was a more organized packer, I would have had, here's all my yarn stuff. Here's all my diamond painting tools. But no, I just threw stuff in boxes, and then I didn't label any boxes. So I just know they're from the craft room in this closet. So that's all I know, is that they're craft room. When you vacuum, you've literally killed yourself. Silly vacuum up fallen drills. They are loud, right? Oh, I'm sounding like you with the dream. Use black painted tape and put the painting on the walls. It doesn't damage the paint. Well, black painted tape? You talking about painter's tape? Will that work? I never even thought about that. Yep, command strips. Go forth and sin with scissors. That's right. I have been a bad girl using yarn scissors, but I gotta unclip un. I have to release the drills. If I don't release the drills, I can't diamond paint. Painter's tape, yep. Command strips, they work fantastic. Good. Well, that's one of those things that I am planning on going to get. Um, so let me see. What have I got going on? Okay, so I know this week is going to be crazy getting used to new school. I even had, oh my God, I had one kid in one of my classes when I told them that I was new to the district and new to the school. They literally said, "Oh, girl, you chose the wrong school." I didn't respond. I just, okay. And we just moved on because I didn't know exactly how to respond to that. I'm not sure what they were trying to inform me, but it's definitely going to be an experience. Um, yes, try whatever you're going to use on in the closet first. Oh, yeah, I think it's the same paint inside the closet as it is out here because the walls are textured. So these are textured walls. They're not straight paint walls. When the military moved us every few years, you get efficient and organized quick. This is not a common thing for you. You do what you need to. Yeah, it's. I just put stuff in and go. Um, I could not even imagine having to move constantly with the military. I do know of friends of mine who I want to say they never spent more than 1 year at the same school. Tim, thank you so much from all of our customers to helping. Oh, Tim, you're so sweet. Thank you so much for that super chat. That does mean so much to me. I really appreciate it. Thank you guys. That means a lot. um, what was I saying? Oh, so I'm not sure what that kid was trying to tell me. Um, not sure if that was a threat that I'm pretty sure. I just took it as maybe they think that they're more misbehaved, but they don't know me yet. They will get to know me. Um, every 2 to 3 years with 4 kids, 8 and younger. Yeah, I mean, my friend, like I said, she almost didn't want because it was high school and she almost did not want to make friends, but I couldn't stand seeing her like sitting alone and like it was driving me nuts. And so I went over to her and I remember her telling me, she's like, it's not, if you try to make friends, like I'm not going to be here long enough to be friends. And I'm like, it don't matter how long you're here, we could still be friends. So we did, we were friends and we stayed in touch. Now I haven't talked to her forever, but we did stay in touch even after she left. 8 years in the army. Oh my goodness. Well, thank you so much, Chocolate Diamonds, for your service. We appreciate it. Thank you, Cheryl, for your service. I know, right? It's so sweet. Thank you so much, Tim. It just, thank you. Um, I was gonna say something. You ever had like where you had something in your brain, it's rolling around in there, but then it goes. See, I'm beginning to wonder if this is part of growing older, or if this is just tired brain. Marion followed your husband for 23 years, moving every 3 to 5 years. See, at some point I might end up moving away from Florida, but it's gonna depend. Like that's gonna be, I'm still in school. Um, I am now gonna have to. I think I'm only gonna do either no classes this upcoming semester, or I'm only gonna do one because I kind of want to get acquainted with my new subject areas, my new school, everything that I've got going on there. And so I don't want to get so heavily weighed down with classes. So I'm either going to skip a semester or I'm only going to take one class, which means that it'll take me a little bit longer to get my CSI um, degree. Speaking of CSI degrees, oh my God, y'all. Okay. Y'all know that during the summer I did the death investigation lab and I did the accident and reconstruction lab. And in the accident reconstruction lab, we did blood spatter analysis and bullet trajectories. But for whatever reason, I had never watched Dexter. I think maybe I'd only ever seen like one, maybe two episodes prior to that. But I've kind of gotten sucked into Dexter. Um, because I don't know. I find it fascinating. I do watch my true crime. I actually do have it playing in the car where I can hear it. Uh, I watched this one, and Kara is to blame for getting me on this one. Annie Elise, 10 to Life. Absolutely love it. Listen to it every morning on the way to school, on the way from school. Absolutely love it. Oh, you got a scoop? Well, thank you, Tim. If I can't be good, be careful. I will certainly try to be careful. Um, there is a lot on my mind, Brenda. Uh, Marion, you think that's why you enjoy RV? Well, probably because if you travel so much, then you were used to traveling. See, I was used to never traveling. Um, Jasmine is probably now 2 hours away, instead of an hour and a half. So she's about 2 hours away now. So, and right now she she's a little miserable. Air conditioning is not going so hot where they're at. And of course she's pregnant. And so she is just like, and I remember it being summer and being pregnant in the summer. And I don't care what kind of air conditioner you had going, you need to just shove me in an ice box. And even then, I'd probably find a way to melt all the ice in the ice box because I was just that hot. Um, because I was pregnant during the summer for pretty much all of mine. Um, but, oh boy. I mean, I think when I was pregnant with Jasmine, it was hilarious because I was working at Burger King. And I remember I would take breaks and just go sit in the cooler, not the refrigerated section, the deep freeze cooler. And my manager would come back there and be like, "What are you doing in here?" And I'm like, "I'm hot and I need some coldness. I'm not touching anything. I'm just in here." I took me a little stool in there and I just sat. And he's like, "How are you not freezing?" I'm like, "Because I'm burning up from the inside out." Um, and so I feel for Jasmine. I can so understand how she's feeling. I'm telling you, just fine. Taking the classes have been interesting, because I taught forensic science for like 8 years. So it is different to not be teaching forensic science now, but so there were a lot of stuff in these first couple of classes that I already knew, but there were also things that we didn't get as deep into when I taught it. And so it's been very fascinating getting to do the classes, but I loved the hands-on work, like actually getting to, I mean, boy, those cameras are super intimidating because like they're big and there's so much to them, and then there's the light source, and then you have your scale and everything. So like, there was so much involved in just even taking pictures of the crime scene, and the bullet trajectories, that it was just like, wow, I didn't even know there was this much to taking pictures. Yep, pregnant in the summer was not fun. No AC, heat rash everywhere. Yeah. She, I literally FaceTimed her the other day, and I am kidding you. I'm so, I don't mean to. She had like a bag of peas on her face. I think because She had already used up the those things that you put in coolers, right? That you can put in your freezer. She'd already gone through that one, and so she was just trying to stay cool any way that she could. It killed me because I didn't know how to help her. I mean, she's got fans set up, but y'all know when it's super hot, literally that fan is doing nothing but turning hot air. It's not actually blowing any cold air on you. Yes, I'm telling you, it's horrible. And that's why I feel so bad for her. I don't even really know what the only tips that I could give her was I told her about getting one of those because I have one, the spritz bottle with the fan, so she can spritz herself and fan. Because for whatever reason, if you can get water on you and then fan, even for just a few seconds, it can feel good. I did tell her, I said, hey, maybe up the road, if you just tell someone to go into a restaurant or go into a fast food place or go into a convenience store and just say, can I sit in your cooler just for a second? I'm not going to touch anything. You can pat me down afterwards. I just need some relief. And she was just like, Mom, really? I'm like, look, it don't hurt to ask. Shoot. Some people, hey, look, if someone's been in your position, they'd be like, come on, girl. You come on in here. I'm telling you. Hello, Cindy. How are you? Darcy, you were pregnant during the entire summer and had to walk to work. Oh, no. Oh. Shoot. This chick right here, if I would have had to, I'd been on the side of the road. I'd been on the side, passed out. As it was, I went to a water park. And now keep in mind, for me, a water park is horrible because I cannot get into the water if it's chlorinated. Like I was able to go into the saltwater areas, but I could not go into the regular. So I'm like walking around just absolutely toasting because I can't even get into the water. I mean, there were a few times I did go ahead and just dealt with the rash that came. And it was one of those that I was like, let me see. Especially after I passed out from heat exhaustion, heat stroke, whatever. I don't know. All I know is I passed out, and they had to revive me with a lot of cold water and towels and stuff all over me. And so at that point, I just started risking a rash because to me, I mean, I may have a rash. I'll put some hydrocortisone, whatever that cream is. The itching cream, cortisol, and yeah, I risked it just to stay cool. Let me see. Sherry, when you were pregnant, you were about 8 months along, and it was in the middle of June. It was 105 and jumping in the pool every 5 seconds. Oh yeah. A mild, Darcy, you are a superwoman. Let me just tell you, because I couldn't have done it. Superwoman right there. That is a superwoman. I bow to you. I am not worthy because I could not have done it. Didn't have a pool, but a lot of times sitting at the tub. I'd tell her to do that. Tell her, put some ice in the tub, do you a cold plunge, right? Hello, Mr. Giggles. How are you doing, Robert? How are you doing? You've been working a lot. Hey, I get you. I understand. I'm glad you could stop in. They have walk-in beer coolers in some stores that you can go in. Yeah, I'm not sure if they have them where she's at, but she can still ask. Being pregnant during COVID? Oh, no. Actually, I'm just glad I was behind all that now. I mean, she told me, you have to understand that my child, she talked about wanting to be a mother and wanting to be pregnant for even when she was young, right? She always, she helped me take care of Danny because she was 4 years older than Danny. She always helped me take care of Danny. She was like a second little mother, and, she loved taking care of her baby dolls, and she was always a nurturer. She always wanted to have kids. And right now she's like, Mama, this ain't very much fun. And I'm like, I know, baby. I know. And there's going to be harder. I hate to tell her there's going to be harder times coming. but I don't want to scare the poor child because I don't want her to have a nervous breakdown. But she's going to have a lot of fun times too. It's just right now is not into fun stuff. Um, Tell her to put her feet in cold water and a wet towel from the freezer around her neck. I will give that a shot. I will definitely tell her about that. Your kids were born in July and August. So, Cindy, that means that you were the biggest during the hottest months. Mine were October, and and Chris, he came early. Jasmine was December, and Danny was February. So Chris was honestly the only one that I spent the most amount of time in heat. With Jasmine and Danny, I was a lot better, but I was still hot. I was still hot. Oh, your son was born in September. September what? I'm September 16th. So my birthday month is coming up. Oh, your last two were also in July and August. I could not even imagine being full on. That'd make me crazy. Y'all, I cannot believe that we are already sitting at 2 minutes till we have to end. Like, this went by so fast. I mean, but then again, I'm so glad to be able to be back with you guys. September 17th, that's the day after mine. And September 18th, look, hey, we're the September babies. I got my September crew, Virgo crew. September 15th. Okay, see, look, we got a 15th, and I'm a 16th. We got a 17th, we got an 18th. Look, we got it covered now. We got it covered, got the spread covered. I am glad. I'm hoping that with the new internet, that the video quality and the live quality are better. I'm hoping that y'all can hear me better. Hopefully, I'll be able to find my nails, and the next live, y'all will be able to see me working, so y'all don't have to, see all this. But, I wanted y'all to, I don't know, I was just trying to set up something so that I could see you guys. What you wantin', Brenda? What you wantin'? Oh yeah, you remember my birthday because it was your mom's birthday. Yeah, so I'm kind of not looking forward to the age that's gonna be. The age that's gonna be is not what I'm looking forward to. But you know what? I feel younger at heart than what I actually am, so I think I'm gonna be okay. But like I said, I'm hoping that y'all are enjoying the internet a little bit better, and hopefully, fingers crossed, we'll find out when I film my whipping chat. We're going to see how long it takes me to upload a video. I'm super kind of excited about that because I'm really hoping that upload speeds are going to be so much better. I'm like, ooh. You're happy for me that I have some good internet and you can see more of it? Yes, I love you too. Sherry, you're going to be 56 this year. Well, happy early birthday to you. September, Rose is September 3rd. There we go, September babies. I know. I can't believe it's been an hour already either. Like, it went fast. Oh, Jim's to buy September 23rd. Robert, you got a new camper. Ooh, I bet it's nice. Well, that is our time, unfortunately. But I am going to get back to working on my son and this one color that's pretty much the... once I get that, there's not much left to do on this one because the cheeks and the eyes and the mouth are barely anything. Most of it is this one color. And I keep being scared that I'm going to accidentally knock it down on the... I'm telling you, if I knock it down on this carpet, I'm going to be down there picking it all up, which I'm not happy about. So thank you guys so much for joining me. Thank y'all for always being there. I greatly appreciate it. Y'all mean more to me than I can possibly imagine. So now that I have better internet, hopefully I will be able to record more videos. Maybe even have a new place to record my videos. Be able to upload more. I'm hoping. That is the hope. So thank you guys all for coming and joining me. It means a lot. All right, I'm going to leave you like I always do. Reach for the stars. Grab hold on, and never let go. Until my next video or live. Bye, y'all.